Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know the lighting's a little off. I don't have my ring light charged, sadly, so also I kind of think this just flattens me, something fierce, so I'm not complaining. Also love that you could see the bag hanging in the back. I have a little like quirky bag addiction, I don't know. Today I wanted to do my favorite needs of all time, of course, with explanation. So I'm gonna do a little Canva presentation. I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite needs of all time and just give you the scoop. Let's get into it. Hello, we are now in presentation form. I'm very excited. I have my notes pulled up on my phone, so if you see me kind of peeling off and peeling down, it's because I have all my notes down here. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get into it. My favorite books of all time. This is not all of them. This is a short list, but this is about, I don't know, about 8 books that I really have enjoyed recently. So within like the past maybe a year and a half. Love that. We got Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. This book is so good. Sometimes I Lie follows Amber while she's in a coma, right? She could hear everything. Her husband apparently doesn't love her. So the reader is tricked into thinking, and sometimes she lies. I will say, triggering warning in this book, there is a lot of heavy scenes, mainly, like, the only scene that got me was towards the end. Read at your own. Read at your own. I don't know. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. Anyways, this book is very, past and present paced. And it's very easy to follow with a lot of like twists and little turns. It will keep you entertained. It kept me entertained. I think I read this within a day. Continuing on to The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never heard anyone pronounce it. The Silent Patient is a dull pove, also past and present. And it follows a psychiatrist and a patient. As the story essentially progresses past and present, you realize these two people have a lot more in common than you were supposed to think, okay? Like, I don't know, the twists, the turns by the end of the book, I was gagged, I was gooped, and that's just why I love it, because you never saw it coming. Let me just say that. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell follows a mother looking for her daughter who disappeared some odd years prior. In the midst of this, she meets a man who she gets romantically involved with. He has a young daughter. I believe she was 6, but the young daughter looks an awful lot like her missing daughter. Okay? Yeah. Like I said, these are my favorites, meaning all of these books, in my opinion, are 5-star reads. I don't know, just based off my interests. I don't know, maybe we have the same interests. Continuing on to slide 2, we have I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Leanne Reid. Ian. Am I dumb? I don't know. I watched the movie for this. I would like to have this noted. You know that feeling when you are having an anxiety attack and you're about to have an anxiety attack? This book is just like one giant, like, eerie, unsettling, heavy feeling, because it's very psychologically thrilling based, as well as past and present poves. You know, you're getting a little bit of everything. The movie, I hated it. I haven't watched it since I read the book, so I can't tell you if I still hate it. but I loved the book. I loved the book. We are going to get into a small author, Samantha Ann. It is her birthday while I'm filming this, and we were just talking. Fun fact: Soul Searching by Samantha Ann is of course written by a smaller author, but packs the same amount of punch as it would if it was from a best-selling author, in my opinion. Maria finds herself in Korea for her best friend's wedding. She's the maid of honor. She falls in love with the best man. The best man, but not only is he the best man, he is a K-drama actor, Lee Han-soo, and this is just one of those books that are really good. If you love heartache, you love romance, you love, learning, because Samantha Ann also included Korean translation, so you are learning a little bit of the Korean language while reading this book. She is super sweet. She did not ask me to review this book. I saw it on Amazon, bought it, and reviewed it, and then we kind of formed a friendship from there. She also just reached out to me. I have a bookstagram. I don't know. It's always linked down below. Essentially, she asked me today if she could include me in a presentation she's doing next March for smaller authors, for if they're looking for someone to do reviews. I love doing reviews from any author, really, but I also love forming a friendship, a little connection there, so I'm super honored. I don't know, I just felt like I could add that because there's two small authors in this little presentation that I am close with. Samantha Ann is one of them. Her book will not disappoint. Now is Not the Time to Panic by Kevin Wilson is just one of those books I absolutely did not think I was gonna love, but then absolutely loved. I saw reviews on it, and then I finally caved and bought the book. Yeah. Okay, it's a very good coming of age book. I don't know. It's very past and present but I don't know, you get a little bit of love story, you get a little bit of a thrilling action to it. Super good if you are looking for something in that kind of coming of age genre. I don't know. Loved it. Continuing on to the next slide. Oh yeah, I love the transitions here. We All Want Impossible Things by Catherine Newman is one of those books I had to wait to get my paws on, okay? It follows two friends while one is battling cancer. This book puts love, loss, grief, and friendship really into perspective, and it's just a really good book. Obviously, I believe all of these characters are fictional, but I don't know, it holds a place in my heart. I love it, and I did sob like a baby, okay? The second and last small author mentioned in this fucking presentation is Alicia Loper. Once again, don't know how to pronounce her last name. I might be slaughtering it. I might not be. We watch This Is Us together every Monday. This is what I'm talking about. All That You Are is a romance that dares readers to explore the limit of love. I was asked to review this book. I loved it and actually became, like I said, very good friends with the author. She is currently in the process of writing the second book in this series, and I am so excited. I would also like to mention that this book has elements of POC, blended families, true crime elements, and a beautiful romance that leaves readers in awe. It's hard not to get attached to the enthralling book that captivates its audience with every twist and turn of the plot. I absolutely love this book. I don't know, it's I'm definitely buying this one. I'm probably buying a lot of these books coming up in a physical copy because I just love them. I don't know. That is it. I hope I might have encouraged someone to read. Okay? It doesn't have to be for long. I think I read probably 4 hours this week total. Let's jump into the outro now. I hope you guys enjoyed a little deep dive into some of my favorite books. Like I said, all of these are 5-star books in my opinion. You can find them on my Bookstagram down below. I have done reviews on all of these books. I'm trying to think if I did a review on Soul Searching. I think I posted a picture saying I was reading Soul Searching. Anyway, I absolutely love these books. I think if you are looking for a fun, good read, you could look at this list and say, okay, maybe. With that being said, I will see you guys on Wednesday with another Hannah Reacts.